Like I said, if we're given the option, we're gonna want to go with Yunna. I dial Yunna's number and wait for her to answer.
Hello?
Hey Yunna, it's Southern Wolf. I was wondering if you got some time to hang out. Maybe we could have another tennis match?
I'd love to, but I've got class in about half an hour. I was about to stop and grab a coffee. Would you like to join me?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that'd be alright. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll meet you in the cafe.
Okay, see you soon.
We hang up and I walk to the cafe. Whoa. Yunna's already there by the time I arrive. She sits at a table near the window. After ordering myself a coffee, I join her. She smiles in acknowledgement as I sit down. So, what class do you have next?
Just one of my PHPT degree requirement classes. It's not one of the more interesting ones, so I'm not too excited about going.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you have any more classes today?
Nope, all done for the day. Okay, so you're bitching and moaning about your PE class, waking up early for that. But it's the only class you have today. I'd probably do the same thing.
That must be nice.
Her eyes sparkle as she sips her coffee.
So, how are you spending your free time between classes? Anything fun?
Yeah, there's been a few things. It varies. I'll go to the library and study or chill at the pilot's lounge. Generally, I like to spend some quality time with my gear.
Ah.
She glances at the teal stripes on my uniform and takes a sip of her coffee.
What made you decide to be a pilot?
Well, my dad was an engineer and I grew up building mechs with him. He and I actually built Eagle together.
Eagle must be really special to you then.
Yeah.
So why didn't you go into engineering?
My dad always wanted to be a pilot, but he was colorblind, so he could never become one. He always encouraged me to be a pilot instead. I never even considered doing anything else. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it because my dad wanted me to. I just love piloting. It's just something I always knew I wanted to do. What about you?
I actually almost joined the pilot program.
Aw, shit. Really? What changed your mind? She hesitates. The words are on her lips, but she's debating whether or not to say them.
There were a lot of factors, but the biggest reason I chose to study PHPT is because pilot health and safety is frequently overlooked.
Nah, it's okay. I think I'm right.
Pilots go through a rigorous training process, and people don't consider the long-term effects that training has on a person, especially when you're talking about G-force training and the like. Being a pilot can take more of a toll on your body than you know.
These answers. You can check my health any day. I don't know, I think that one might be a little bit too forward for Yunna. Let's go with that one. Okay, I'm gonna admit, you're making me a little bit nervous. She flushes and waves her words away in apology.
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. I think piloting is great, and I'm not trying to discourage you.
So, pilot health and physical therapy. Does that encompass mental health as well as physical? Wait, she already told us this when we were doing our report.
Yes, definitely. Most people tend to forget that a healthy mind is just as important as a healthy body, but an unhealthy mind can just be as destructive, if not more so, than an unhealthy body.
Shit. Let's ask for the, mental health. I'll admit I'm a little guilty of forgetting that myself. Is there currently a large emphasis on mental health screenings for pilots, or is this an ever-evolving process?
It's an ever-evolving process, and unfortunately, it usually takes a tragedy before people realize there's a flaw in the system.
Yeah, that's pretty much every system. Really? She nods.
Obviously, a pilot has to pass a mental health evaluation before he can earn his license, but that screening needs to be more rigorous and more frequent.
I mean, not really. I mean, you're just piloting these giant robots with powers that beat the shit out of each other. What do you mean?
Some mental illnesses are easily diagnosed, but some are more tricky and some can disappear and reappear, like depression or addictions. Those are hard conditions to spot because for the most part, they must be self-reported. But if a pilot knows that he may lose his license because he has this condition, he may not report it. It could reach a level where he would not only endanger himself, but those around him.
Kind of like old people with their driver's license? Shouldn't his colleagues or teammates report him if they notice the pilot's changed in behavior?
They absolutely should, but the way the current system works, the responsibility falls on the pilot himself and not his peers. Pilots who are on anxiety or depression medication can also be disqualified from earning their license just because of the medication use alone.
Okay, that's bullshit. Isn't that kind of like punishing the pilot for treating his condition?
There are arguments for both sides. The pilot is being punished for treating his condition, and because he uses the medication, he should be considered to be in sound mind. On the other hand, someone who is using the medication has a greater potential for significant underlying psychiatric or psychologic problems, and the side effects of medication is always unpredictable, so they're considered a risk.
I call bullshit. I call all of this back and forth complete bullshit. I do not care. I do not agree with any of this. Huh. I guess both sides make sense. Which side are you on? Yunna's eyes flash.
I'm a strong advocate for reform. We need pilots to understand the severity of these conditions, and we can't encourage an environment of secrecy because that is what puts lives at risk.
You know, I'm not gonna say anything to this. She pauses and then her cheeks flush.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
It's okay. I'm just glad someone like you is here to fight for what's best for us pilots. Yunna checks the time.
I need to get going. Sorry for lecturing you.
Yeah, it's alright. No, don't be. I think it's great that you're so passionate about this. Passion is what creates change. She smiles brightly.
I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, see ya. She gathers her things and leaves. I finish up my coffee, then follow her out of the cafe. I'm basically done for the day, but I don't feel like going home just yet. I wander the I wander the campus aimlessly and decide what I want to do. I want to know what that is. Let's check out the quad. It's a gorgeous day today, and I don't want to be cooped up inside. I'll go to the quad and see what's going on there. I remember briefly passing through the quad last week, so I have a vague idea how to get there. Mostly I follow the greenery. After a few minutes I spot an open lawn of green grass. A couple of guys are running around the yard playing some sort of game. At the same time, a bunch of students are having a picnic in the shade of a giant oak, and a few others are reading on the benches lining the yard. Something flies towards my head, coming dangerously close to my eyes. Duck! Instinctively, I drop down as whatever flies over my head and lands softly in the grass. As I walk over to collect it, I realize it's a frisbee. Two boys join me when I pick it up.
Thanks for getting that for us.
No problem.
Sorry about that. Butterfingers here can't aim to save his life.
That's not true, it just slipped a little.
Just slipped. It's okay. The first guy squints at me and his face lights up in recognition.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the chick magnet.
I had a feeling that these two were those guys. What?
Oh yeah, from the foreign exchange class.
Shit.
Remember us?
Yeah, you and what's your face over there? Yeah.
It's awesome that you're here.
Fuck. An idea dawns on him.
Hey, you wanna play with us?
Yeah, you should join us.
You know what? Sure, why not? I shrug. These guys are a bit excitable, but otherwise don't seem so bad. Alright, I'll play.
Awesome.
Let's move away from other people so there's no chance we'll accidentally hit anyone. Again.
Good idea. These guys aren't too bad. I learned that they're from Korea and have been inseparable since childhood. My phone rings and Yunna's name flashes on the screen. Pick it up! Pick it up! Sorry guys, I gotta take this. It's been fun. The guys nod and waves to me. I answer the phone and search for a secluded spot to talk. Hi, Yunna. How's the search going?
Actually, that's why I called you. I have some good news.
Aw, shit, hell yeah. What is it?
I got you an interview.
Fuck yeah. Already? It's only been a day. How did you do it?
Lots of phone calls.
I laugh. Thanks, Yunna. This is great.
I know. It's with Warp Tech Corporation.
I nearly dropped the phone. How did you get a major player like Warp Tech interested in us?
I told them the truth. You guys are a strong up-and-coming team. And with the right sponsor there to support you, you'll be unstoppable.
Thanks. We definitely have an advantage if we had access to Warp Tech's weaponry. When's the interview?
Yeah, about that.
Her hesitation is ominous.
Your interview is tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be there. There's a pause before Yunna speaks.
Oh, good.
Is something wrong?
No, I was just expecting you to protest a little more.
Why?
Well, it's pretty short notice.
Well, sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Okay?
Never mind.
I need to call my team. I don't know if they're gonna be able to make it.
They don't all need to be there. As long as one member of the team is there, the interview can happen. Can you make it?
I need time to prepare, especially if I'm going alone.
No, I'll be there. And as a member of the SBA, I'll be taking the lead in presenting your credentials. I've got everything under control.
Oh, Yunna, you're so great! Alright, I'll make my own preparations tonight and meet you tomorrow.
Great! I'll meet you in front of the library after class.
Thanks again, Yunna. I owe you one.
It was my pleasure.
We both hang up. The first thing I do is send a group text to my team. I got an interview with Warp Tech Corp tomorrow afternoon. Can any of you join? Okay if you can't. I have it under control. A minute after I send a text, I receive a reply. It's from Sho, which is no surprise. He's always freakishly quick to respond. Brosit. Oh, fuck! He made me say it! I'll be hanging Fritz on the dock plan. I literally have no idea what that means. I text him back. So that means yes? Haha, you're funny. Good luck with that and let me know how it goes. Aw, shit! At least I got my answer. 1 down, 2 to go. I still got some time before I head home. Let's go talk to Valerie. As I pass by the quad, I spot a familiar blonde head waving me over. Valerie sits cross-legged on the grass with a sketchboard in her lap. Across from her is a male student holding a basic pose in his hand on his waist. As I approach, he eyes me suspiciously, but is careful not to move. Valerie pats the space next to her, so I sit down. What are you doing?
Practicing my nudes.
Uh-huh.
Nude?
The model shifts out of place, but Valerie stops him.
Hey! Don't move!
He seems uncertain, but resumes his position. Valerie turns her attention to me.
Wanna see?
I can clearly see it's not a nude, so I'm not sure where she's going with this. Ah, sure.
Whoa, wait!
The student breaks from his pose and directly leaps towards Valerie's sketchbook. As he looks at the drawing, he sighs in relief.
It's not a nude. Oh.
Of course not. You're clothed.
Yeah?
I asked you to model because I wanted to draw you exactly as I saw you. If I wanted you nude, we'd most likely be in my bedroom.
She makes a point. The model turns bright red as she speaks.
Is that what you want? Because we could do that.
She shakes her head.
No, I wanted a live model in the quad to capture the sunset.
Then let me get back to my pose.
Valerie sighs and pouts.
No, it's too late. We've missed the light. This is ruined.
Wow.
Sorry. Maybe we can do this another time? I can give you a call.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have a phone.
That's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, I just moved here and I haven't gotten all of that set up yet.
I can help you out with that if you want.
That's so sweet. But I already have someone who's helping me out.
She smiles at me and then puts a hand on my arm. Let's just play along with this. I grin at her. That's right. In fact, that's what we were planning on doing this evening. She doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah, I was supposed to find him after we were done here, but someone's a little early.
I just couldn't stay away. I place a hand over hers romantically. Really?
Aww.
That's too sickly sweet. Ugh.
Never mind, I'd better get going.
He turns away before we can say anything.
Bye.
Valerie waves at his retreating form. Once he's out of view, she sits back down and discards a half-finished drawing, then flips to a fresh page. You gave me your number. I know you have a phone.
Obviously. Who doesn't have a phone?
She makes a point. And why'd you tell that guy you didn't? Is it not obvious? Holy shit. She ignores me.
Go stand over there and strike a pose.
What?
I need you to model for me.
Oh, should we go get our Zero suit? Why is it always the second answer that's so hilariously cringy? I feel a theme with that.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Once she sees what I've got in store for her, she'll forget about... I can't even fucking read this. It's so fucking cringy. She'll forget all about sketching and will want to do other things. I get on my feet and flash her an intimate yet smoldering gaze. She is taken aback and quickly averts her eyes. I can't say I'm surprised. She falls silent and begins to sketch me. The quiet adds weight to her gaze and I begin to feel self-conscious every time she looks at me. I decide to break the silence with the first thing I can think of. So, have you given any more thought to our class assignment?
What about it?
I was thinking going out and exploring the city would be fun.
Me too. I've never been to Japan before.
For some reason, that surprises me. What made you decide to come to Ace? She hesitates, which also surprises me. She's usually lightning fast with her retorts.
I've always wanted to come to Asia. And Ace has a great engineering program. It was the perfect opportunity for me to leave France.
No, she's French. Aren't there comparable schools in Europe? I know Germany has a strong program too.
Yeah, but what's the point of staying so close to home? Everything back there is the same. I want to study engineering, of course, but I also want to experience life.
I guess that makes sense.
That's why I'm excited for this foreign exchange class.
Is that so? I see.
What about you? Have you ever been to Japan before?
Yeah, I'm half Japanese. She looks back at me and stares for a long moment and grins.
Yes, I can tell.
But I've never really seen Izukaze before.
So, that means we'll be sharing new experiences together.
Yeah, I guess so. I saw a smile plays at her lips, but she's quiet again. After a few more minutes, she drops the pencil and offers me her sketch pad.
Okay, what do you think?
Hey, this looks just like me. She laughs.
You don't have to sound so surprised.
How did you finish so quickly?
It's just a rough sketch. Nowhere near done.
Even so, it's pretty detailed. Your shading brings the sketch to life. You even used the softened negative space to draw the viewer's eyes to the portrait.
What?
I point at what I'm talking about. See here and here.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't think about this stuff when I draw. I just draw what I see.
Have you been drawing for a long time? She nods.
I doodled all the time as a kid. I used to draw on the walls at home.
I'd have got my ass spanked for doing that shit. I bet your mom loved that. She looks away then shrugs.
I've never had lessons or anything, if that's what you mean. I just like to draw.
Well, you got a lot of talent. She smirks.
Maybe one day I'll show you some of my other talents.
What other talents?
You'll see. If you play your cards right.
Going down the Yunna route. She stretches and pushes herself to her feet.
I'd better be off. It's getting late.
What, you're leaving?
Don't sound so sad. You'll see me again.
I didn't mean it like that. She rips the drawing out of her book and hands it to me.
Here, you can keep it.
Thanks.
Don't miss me too much, okay? I'll see you later.
She waves and winks at me. Bye. I watch her go, holding the signed drawing in my hand. As soon as I get home, Nikki jumps off the couch and greets me.
There you are. What took you so long?
What? She has her hands on her hips and taps her foot impatiently. Did I forget we had plans tonight? Fucking run! I drop my stuff on the floor and open the front door when Nikki grabs my collar.
Hey! Where are you going?
Losing my balance, I fall backwards. Nikki's face hovers above me. It's not my fault, don't be angry.
Why did you run?
I forgot we had plans.
Huh? We didn't make plans.
Oh. Nikki helps me get back to my feet. And why were you waiting for me?
Well, I have some exciting news.
Nikki sits down on the couch and I follow her. What is it?
Remember when you suggested I start a cooking club at school?
Oh, congratulations. Yeah?
I took your advice and spoke with the school administration, and they loved the idea. I already have a teacher who's agreed to sponsor the club, and a few of my classmates have approached me asking if they could join.
That's great. That's awesome, Nikki.
I know. I was thinking of structuring it so that we can learn a new dish each week, and anyone can share a dish, so it's not just me leading everything. Our first meeting is next week, and I thought I could start us off by teaching something simple and non-Japanese.
She pauses and looks thoughtfully at me.
What do you think I should make?
I don't know. Make sandwiches. Everybody loves sandwiches.
Yeah. Because everyone already knows how to make them.
Maybe they know how to make normal sandwiches, but not necessarily the fancy ones that are all gone in one bite.
You mean finger sandwiches?
Jeez, Nikki, that's morbid.
Let me guess. Those are the only foods you can make.
Of course not. I know how to make mac and cheese.
Eating stuff from a box? That's not cooking.
It's cooking to me. I can make spaghetti.
Uh-huh. Maybe you should join our club.
And that's my cue to leave.
No, don't go. I was just kidding.
I laugh. I know, but I got some studying I need to do anyway.
Okay.
Congratulations on getting your club started. I bet it'll end up being the most popular club in your school.
Thanks. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I like having a smallish size group so we can all interact easily, but having a larger group means more exposure to new foods. Anyway, that's getting way ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, you still need to decide what you're gonna do for your first meeting. Get out of here, Fly!
Later.
Some help you've been.
I laugh and head upstairs. I know you still love me.
That's what you think.
Oh shit, that's cold. She waves goodbye anyway. Once I'm in my room, I settle down at my desk and begin collecting research and statistics I can present at my interview. I want to be well informed, especially if I'm going to be representing my team. Wait, did Kaori or Mayu ever respond to my text? I quickly check my phone and it shows that they did. I open Mayu's text first. I hope it doesn't cause you any trouble if I don't go, but I have a previous engagement and I can't make it. Best of luck. I shrug. At least she was nice about it. Next, I open Kaori's text. Why did you schedule the interview so soon? Of course I can't make it. Don't mess this up. Thanks for your vote of confidence, Kaori. At least Yunna will be there to back me up. I read over my notes a few more times until I'm confident about what to say. Then I head to bed early so I can be well rested for tomorrow. And with that, I think I'm going to end it there. I'd like to thank you all so very much for watching. I'm sorry if I felt like I'm a little bit out of it. I'm not feeling that well. My throat still really hurts. I hope it doesn't get any worse. But there will be more episodes to come. As always, there's a link in the description below if you want to pick up this game for yourself. And as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.